Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another round of 5 vs 5 GAC. I'm Tassinix. We've got a good opponent today. The Nature Boy, woo! From Paw Patrol. I did the mod analysis. This guy has redonkulous mods. We got a tough matchup ahead. So we'll see how it goes, but let's get right into the meat of it. So yeah, we did win our last round. We can do a quick overview on that. So you remember, I was pretty down on myself for the couple of drops here. This one against the Beskar Mando, and then this one against GG. But let it never be said that, you know, the only thing that's required for me to do well is for my opponent to do worse. So never let it not be said. Boom. There we go. Anyway, so he cleared me here last night. Solid score. Anything over 2100 is pretty good. Everything was a one-shot, so not much margin for error today. So I'll probably have to be slightly less reckless than usual. And this, yeah, I've got some interesting ideas for next time for fleets. You'll see. You'll see next round. You'll like it, I promise. Anyway, let me pull up my sheet. Thank you, Dub. Thank you, Dub. Appreciate the well wishes. All right, let's pull up the sheet. So, game plan here for Ray and company is going to be CWAT. Hey, Lauren, how are you? Welcome to the stream. We're just getting started here, so hope you like watching a big old hot mess. Should be good. First of all, let's make sure I selected the right team to begin with. Yeah, we'll do that. Sith Eternal, Want. Off we go then. Yeah. I obviously don't want to get into... I don't want to end up discussing your personal details here, Lauren, but glad to see you're home. Glad to see you're doing at least this much better to be able to just chill and watch stream. Okay. Have to tag this one. Making him not able to crit means that he can't put an armor shred on me at any point. At the same time, I don't want her to do... You know what? I'm not really worried about her damage. What I would not like is armor shreds. Alright, let's just spread deceive around. Yeah. Goodbye, my friend. We knew ye so little. Okay. So this isn't gonna feel good. Now I kind of have the option, right? Would I only be able to choose between the two taunted targets? They're already the ones that are both there. What's the upside? What's the upside? I don't think I can target her right now, so I don't think there's an upside. Okay. So we just had that go down. Great time to do the middle ability. Get some protection back. I want to try this. Yeah, I can't do that. Alright, so I would rather tag her now. Really not worried about missions damage. Already have full protection, no need to worry about that. Okay, there we go. And she just lowered herself underneath the threshold. Perfection. Perfection. Zap. Honestly, that was way less impactful than I was expecting. It's disappointing. Alright, definitely want to link her. We need to make life easier. Only really remaining damage threat. Link them. Let's take Inspire off of her. Yeah, she doesn't need any help. Okay, no options there. Lord, let's go, people. Yeah, go for it again. Yeah, alright, yeah. That was a mistake. Should have hit Vandor. People to be linked. We need the unlimited power. Honestly. Yeah, he just killed himself, so. Had him the whole time, friends. So we'll mark that as a W. We got her, dub. And that's just enough to push us. We've reached the heights of Bronzio. Okay. So usually you can go about the gas mirror. Do the mirror match with this team. And the problem here is that this guy, again, has these screaming mods, right? So my gas is like 255, I want to say like 7,500-ish damage. So 8,700 damage with 290 speed. I'm really concerned that if I tried to do the mirror match, he would just blow me out. So for that reason, I was going to do Slacker, and I put the best first order on defense. So after consultation with a couple knowledgeable guildies, decided to put in basically like this. And we'll kind of just see what happens here, because it should work out. The question is only whether or not to bring a fifth of any kind. The first order things remaining are like R3 pilots, and they're in middling speed mods, not fast or anything, so I don't really see a big benefit to bringing anyone else. So I think I'm going to run it just like this. That's what I've got written down. So it would be weirder if it didn't work. Always fun. Yeah, let's get that turn meter. No need to turn meter Kylo here. And let's heal up. Target 5s. That's just basic in a sense of abundant caution. Now we'll go ahead and basic him, make sure he dies quickly. Arc will target. Yeah, buddy. Alright, fine. He wants to be mean about it. Yeah. I'm thinking just do the ult here. I don't like him having no protection and then just getting whacked on. Yeah. So I'm thinking stun. It's just the obvious choice, and then basic to wrap up. Yeah, it was pretty straightforward. Unfortunate that we lost pretty much everybody, but Alright, so we got what we paid for, though. We're through the bottom wall. Let's see what we have to deal with on the back and go from there. Alright. So, yeah. Alright, DR, and there's his Slacker. So let's take notes real quick on this. What was it? It was 51 banners for this one, and it was 60 for the C-Watt. Yeah, I tried to write that down now. Okay, DR, HK, BSF, Marauder, and Set, and Slacker, Hux, Crew, Sit, and Faust. Okay, so against Slacker, JML, I think. Just what is the JML team that I run for that? Let me think about that real quick. It would be this, probably this. We have Shock T clones which we can use. What is that? Let me check. Let me check warrior counters real quick. I don't want to use the wrong Jedi or use excess Jedi. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, I expected him to have something pretty threatening in the back, Dub. So no big shocks there. Yeah. How interesting. JML, Jolie, Shock, JMY, Gas. I mean, yeah, that's the superpower, right? But I'd like to have two solid Jedi teams out of this. Yeah. You've got JML and GMY and Gas all in the same thing. That might leave us a little short-handed. I haven't actually thought this through, so let's give this a second. We know we want to use Big Jedi on that. About the DR, what do I have in mind for that? Maybe Vader. Maybe Vader. How fast, how monstrous of a DR are we dealing with here? 344 is not a game. That's one speed slower than mine. We won't be that fast. So we can't have Vader in the lead slot, which is fine. We could, does that mean that we could do, so we can't get bonus, well, we could get bonus turn meter. There's no Malik there. This is actually a pretty easy variant of DR to beat. Yeah, Shock T clones is what I kind of had in mind for one of the top side teams here. Let me check what I had written down. So I was thinking against JTR, could do Shock and clones. Against the Night Sisters there, because it's not a Mother Talzin lead, I was thinking to use General Grievous against that. I would normally take my troopers. I have very fast troopers, but I did the monster math. This young lady ends up being exactly 1 speed faster than my Stark, so gonna have to pass. Can't risk the train not getting started with that. I haven't really thought about using the troopers anywhere else. I have Xeris posted on D-Dub. But I have high confidence in Shock clones here. I mean, there's a bunch of other options. I'll take hot suggestions on this JTR team, but I'm thinking about just going against this Grievous team here with my Mother Talzin. And in the interest of just keeping the show moving along, let's go for that. Somebody turned me on to having Daka in the second slot due to how the revives execute off of the zombie. So I'm going to give that a go. We might see a difference, we might not. Bass lead Jedi against the Night Sisters, second Jedi team. Interesting idea, Brainkill. Plague wouldn't land, stun wouldn't land. Interesting. We'll think about that one. I think there's some serious merit to that one. All right, well let's get this show on the road. Who am I worried about? Him doing this thing is not a big deal because people are going to die and then it falls off anyway. Yeah, see, that's what I always used to do too, Dub, and that's what I swear by, is having the zombie in the second slot for exactly the reason you share. Because you get tenacity down, then the Daka basic for the increased probability of the stun. But I'm thinking I want to actually try and land a stun on him because it'd be better for him not to put anything up. Alright. Okay, alright, yeah, we're gonna basic the B2, so yeah, that was unfortunate. Want to do that. Have to target this, but now do I want to heal? I don't want to heal here. I don't care if she dies. Getting defense down would be nice. Also, having him still stunned would be nice so that he doesn't put... Well, he's got taunt anyway, so what does that matter? Let's go for that. Let's go for that. Let's get some stacks off of that B1 anyway. Alright, see? She was predestined to die. We're just going to go with that. Okay. I feel like it's B1 or B2 here. It would be nice to get the stun on B2, but the priority is to get this B1 down, so I'm going to go for that. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Alright. Seems like a decent enough time for a revive. And a decent time for a basic to not stun. That was good. Good thing we saved our... Everybody's at full health. No need to do the second ability. We'll just basic here. Yeah, also, yeah. That buff immunity. I definitely noticed that. Oh god, 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 oh god. No! Okay, the basic, it has to be the basic that gets the kill to bring someone back. This is the only possible way this could be salvaged. Yes! Wait, is this about to happen? Is this about to happen? Oh my god. Alright, let's go for the basic. Why would I ever doubt you, Taka? What a fool I've been. Yeah, let's just finish him up, put the stank on it, and hit auto. Okay. You know, for every time that you lose and it just catches you and it just pops you like a balloon and you're so deflated, this is you know, this is just a divine resurrection. In a very literal sense as well. But wow, just wow. Alright, we're going to mark that as a win, but I'm going to add a comment in my spreadsheet saying, by the skin of my teeth. There has to be some W's sometimes. Okay, so yeah, you had this interesting idea about... So, see, let me think about this. Yeah, that zombie was a savior. I mean, wow, just wow. What are the odds that we would bring back Daka? RNGesus truly was on our side. I mean, what can you say? What are the odds? Wow. Alright, but I have to stew about these now. So let's think about this. We have 4 teams to fight. At our disposal, we have Gas 501st. Really great option to keep consistent. So that means we could use Shock with the Jedi team, for sure. We have EP Vader, or we have Thrawn Vader lead. I mean, you know, there's options, but we're not using it against a GL, so it's not like we have to worry about that specific thing to cycle turns with the Thrawn lead and so on. And then we have, you know, Sith Triumvirate. I mean, wow. That's going to be the easiest team, I think, to find a home for in terms of thinking about which ones to use. Okay, so we know that we won't really be using Sith Triumvirate. for either of these. So let's just discount that thought. Doing Sith Triumvirate here might be interesting, right? Because we could isolate BB-8 and then focus down Finn. It would also work just fine, I guess, against Night Sisters, right? Yeah, I mean, speeds are going to be a thing. This guy's got the zoomies. Yeah, 311's pretty decent on a BB-8. Yeah, my Trey is not super fast. But she doesn't really need to be super fast. She needs to get approximately 1 turn out for her to do her purpose. I mean, I think she'll live because I built her to be thick, but she ain't fast. Yeah, trio seems like a good idea here, right? It would really not, you know, I mean, we're already pretty well disposed with it not being a Mother Talzin lead. Let's think about that. Oh, we have an achievement, right? Let's see what we have for feats. Let's check that real quick. All right, double-bladed. So we could put in the Sauvage and Maul. Undersize would be nice to go for, which I think we could pull off. All right, well, let's see how this goes. What was I thinking of doing? What did I have written down? Yeah, that was going to be the Shock Echo. So, so where are we going to use gas? Gas would make short work of this JTR team. Speeds be damned. So we have JML to deal with Slacker. So what's going to be the solution for DR? Was that going to be Vader? But it's too fast. That's why that's not going to work. But it's too fast, so that's why the gas is going to get lapped. So I can't do gas 501st against that DR. So I have to think. I think the constraint here is this DR. And we can have no drop, so we got to be careful about this one, folks. EP if Vader is faster. Let's take a look. 278 plus 40. I'm not thinking so. JML, JKL, Grandmaster, whoa. Versus Slacker, then gas clones versus DR. The problem is I'm worried about getting like super lapped, yeah? Gas 501st, yeah, I could use against DR, but I don't know. That's one of those teams where I've had to, pinch mods off over time for higher purposes. So they're not as good as they used to be. 334, 56, yeah, thanks, Dagger. Yeah. Still, it's under 345. Or 344, that's what his DR is. So maybe gas 501st remains the best option. Then where to use Vader? Where to use Vader? Wouldn't want to not make use. I don't know. I don't want to overcomplicate this. Let's just go back to the Night Sisters. Yeah, no, the guy's got serious mods and he's got a decent set on his DR, so good times. So what you guys think I can get away with just the Triumvirate? I guess this is the time to get in the feet though for those two guys. Jeez. She is a double-bladed lightsaber, so that works. she's better than the G12. Yeah, I mean, might be able to 4v5 that DR with no Malik. I keep forgetting that there's no Malik there. That's true. It does take a lot of teeth out of it. You mean 4v5 501st that dagger? That's what you were having in mind? Yeah. All right. Well, let's get this rolling against Night Sisters, and I guess we'll think that about that. So, I guess just do this because we don't have a debuff to play off of, even if we wanted to. I don't use this against Night Sisters often. I assume here you isolate the zombie. And then blow up like Spirit twice, I guess. But isn't the isolate going to come off the zombie? I don't think about this so often. Alrighty, zombie gonna be isolated. They don't do a whole bunch of buffs on themselves. Yeah, alright, that's fine. Yeah, definitely this. That's always a fun ability. Yeah, let's just go ahead and murder Asajj then. I will take advice. Let's go get him. Man, the elite dodge. So it looks like we're gonna get the isolate here in a second, yeah? Or not the isolate, the annihilate. Oh, jeez. Jeez. So we can just do this to Daka now, right? And it's gonna stop. There's no coming back from that. Yeah, it doesn't matter that that zombie hasn't died yet. Yeah, I'm thinking that's the case, so. Alright, let's roll. Do. Oh, thank God. Okay. Nice. Not as nice. Huh. I guess you next. Yeah, I see your point there, Brain Kill. That's a fair point. Man, they've really tried to get that Scion, but just nothing doing, eh? Yeah. Fair enough. I'm just gonna sweep here. I've already got the big Billy bad buff. Alright, so for once she didn't dodge it. Boom. So noted, Dagger. Fair point. Alright, let's make our note. So, in fact, we used Sion, Nyla, Small, and Sith Assassin. Thank you. Thank you. 56. Does anybody remember what the banners were for the Mother Talzin? Wasn't that going to be 55? I think we had everybody topped off, yeah? With the incredible Mother Talzin. Okay, about this JTR. Let's see what, let's take a look here, Jedi-wise. Got a lot of options here. A lot of stuff. A lot of decent stuff to work with. Yeah, I'm just going to mark that GG as 55 banners, and I'll check my history later if I need to. Alright, so let's just keep thinking about this in terms of the constraints. We know that our best candidate to deal with DR here is going to be Gas 501st. Faster, but yeah. Faster or no, this is going to be our best option. So you're thinking that I can do the Untermann, which should be, I assume, this lineup. So just minus... Or do you really want the AoE? Out of tea. Dagger, how am I supposed to make you responsible for what I'm doing here if you don't answer me instantaneously, you know? I'm thinking this is the way we want to do this. Okay, to get all the cooldowns increased. Okay. So you're gonna drop arc then? In this scenario? Nah, it's fine. Just pulling your leg. So I'm assuming we are the way we should be, though. Alright, yeah. I guess the baked-in assumption here is what you're thinking the speed of my echo is. You might be disappointed, so I don't know. But we should be okay. I believe in us. Alright, so turn meter, always and forever, I presume. That should make us go, yeah. Call gas. Okay, AoE. I'm assuming target DR and go for the blowout. Hey, you know what? You benefit from asking questions before you commit to the move beforehand, brain kill. It's a lesson I have learned enough. So I'm assuming, though, that we go after DR. He's the big Billy badass. So. Okay, so it's all pretty clear from here. Just keep after him. Okay, and the sit down. Nice. That's not as great. People who can't assist. Obvious city group. Oh! Alright, I didn't expect that. That was amusing. That was funny. I enjoyed that. So, Gas, Rex, Arc, or sorry, not Arc, Echo, and Fives. What a boom. What a boom. Okay. So, alright, I have to remember. I think I have. I should probably just use the same thing from like Squad Arena right now, but I already have that taken up. Dang. How did I have that made up? This is the one I, used to kill Slacker before I had JML, but I'm guessing I don't have to do it quite that way. So I'm assuming it would be JKR like this. What? Let's see here, Jedi-wise. Jolie. No, that's too. No, I don't like Jolie as much here. Maybe Hoda and Grandmaster? Well, the only two teams left to fight here, Dub, is this big old Slacker team and then the JTR up top. And it has, it has Resistance Brothers and all that. But otherwise, we're through. So, and we can afford no drops, no mistakes. Oh yeah, no worries. So yeah, I mean, so we have some options. We have a hot mess of Jedi. We still have Vader. We have Geos. We got a bunch of stuff. I don't know, maybe General Grievous would be good against JTR. I haven't thought about that. I could see how it could be pretty helpful with buff immunity. So do what you want there. So I guess if we were going to Vader that, it would have to be something like this. You like that, or are you thinking an Underman? Yeah, I don't have Watt at my disposal here, so that's why we've got Piet. I don't have the Zeta. Yeah, no, we use C-Watt early on to get through JTR, or sorry, not JTR, but Ray, the Ray team that was on D. You don't know if you can do it without it. Well, okay. That's fair. Well, we know that we're not going to risk, let's come back. Let's have this be the last one. Let's have this be the last one. Let's focus on getting this one down here, because we kind of know that we need to work with Jedi for here. So let's pick out our most balanced Jedi team here. And I'm thinking it'd be nice to have JKL for a second team, but I don't know. So JKL will be Xeris posted. I have Xeris posted with Padme, so no Xeris. Just not lining up with some of your ideas today, Dagger. Sorry. Don't have okay, yeah, I see that what you're saying there versus JTR. But anyway, so what were people saying to do? It was going to be Hoda, Grandmaster Yoda, and what was the fifth here? Was it going to be... I get... Why would it be that way, though? Why would it be Grandmaster Yoda? Shouldn't it... I guess it would be like more like this, right? I don't know. Y'all tell me. I use Slacker forever, I use C for everything, so I don't really think about using my Jedi most of the time. Think about this. I'll look up what's commonly used. Sure. JML lead, and then it looks something pretty much just like this. Yeah, so I just like to have Luke there in order. That looks pretty standard to me, yeah? Yeah. Alright, well, let's get to it. I mean, now that we have the JML lead, it's pretty much trivial. That much I remember. Okay. What are the damn odds of that? I'm assuming we call Luke here with this. We do the Hoda spread. We do the sweep. Yep, so far it looks good. We'll call Luke here again with this. Do the stun. Do we put up the crit immunity on JML here, or do I just call Luke again? I guess call Luke again. We have to go smashing through people here. Well, actually, we could just basic, right, to get... Yeah, but we could get a whole bunch of offense up right now with a basic, yeah? Yeah, let's... since we already have... yeah, I want to keep focusing on crew, so this is going to be fine for me. This works for me. Call crew, call Luke. Sweet mother of God, man. I guess call Luke again. But that's only... Yeah, no, I guess call Hoda. No, call Luke. Call Luke. Finish him. Finish him! Focus whom? Probably Sith Trooper. But it's not going to do a lot of good. I guess that'll work. So that is not what's up. Hux's ability block, I go Trooper. Yeah, right. Yeah. Call Hoda here. I'm thinking. Get Hoda moving faster. Or it's called JML. It's one of the two. Shock will dispel, I guess. Yeah. Alright, I can go with it. Game to try. Yeah, but then it's right back, so I guess call him again. It's not getting us closer to ultimate. That's what I'm worried about. Is that we're not getting closer to ultimate this way. We need to get more of this buff spread around. No need to basic with that. We'll call Luke here. Alright, so that's good. Did the monster smash. Okay, almost got that. Smash him. Call Luke. Why not go for... What's this gonna do? Evasion down, potency up. I don't really see an advantage. advantage means it's all reapply, yeah. Okay. So probably should just basic this and strip off these buffs just before he hits the button. So that felt like the right decision. Let's call Hoda here. Hoda basic again. Call the old boy. No need now because we're about to hit the button ourselves. Oh, well, you know, whatever. It's fine. Strip the buffs off him. Transform. Whew! Dangerous times. I guess now we can do this call on Luke. Call like that. Pow. Okay, 52. We'll take it. Turned into an almost nail biter there. But again, that's really more of a function of me not playing with this team a lot. Fortunately, I do have them well set up for this. Appreciate the guidance with the odd questions here, folks. This is why you use the JML lead ability to call Hoda. So that's utilizing more damage out of JML than relying on JKL to be just powering through these tanks. Okay. Fair point. Is that, man, so it's 52. Man, what was the banner count for that gas match? Anybody remember? Not doing well on remembering that. I just updated my sheet to start tracking my banners. I wasn't caring about it so much before, but now I am. All right, GTR. So let's see what we got here, Jedi-wise, right? That's what I'm asking. I mean, we got the Underman. We lost 5s. Everybody else lived. I don't think it was full health though. So maybe 55 sounds a little high. So Joby, GMY. Yeah, so pretty much this is going to be just fine, right? We'll get to target. Well, yeah, who's your priority target here? Is it still going to be RH Finn? Or do we want to just punk down JTR just to shut down all her shenanigans? It would seem to me that Finn's still the biggest threat. Yeah. Alright, well, we'll roll with that. Just recently remodded Yoda to be super fast in the relative sense. Yeah, so just go straight after him then. I know we don't have the benefit of, so we can copy this crit damage. R2 will stealth, so you won't be able to go for Finn, so save Mark. Well, so I'm just gonna go for this right now. Yeah, they're not modded for absurd speed, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and do this now. I know that was not gonna deflect. Yeah, let's just keep up with the Yoda shenanigans. Let's just do the buff spread. Basic. I don't want to invite counter shenanigans for the most part. Focus down. Well, I guess we want to get Finn, or sorry, Poe. Land the stun. This is just going to be the end of him. And we'll call Yoda. Basic. Basic was probably not the best call. Let's basic him. Yeah, this guy has absurd mods, but it's clear that you know, he reserves the lion's share for his offense. So that's just as well. As far as protection goes, that is what this is going to do, right? He's an attacker, so no, it's not. Support was going to do what? 40% turn meter gain? I mean, it's whatever. Yeah, let's just do this. He's going to execute it anyway, because Ezra's a beast. 59. One of the better ones. Okay, and that was JK, Jolie, GNY, Ezra, and Bastila. Okay. Let's have a look at the fleet side. This is usually my favorite part. But I think I was unfocused when I was placing my defenses, because I usually don't post this on D, and I was thinking I want to try this on D, but I was also going to place something else other than Tarkin here and use Tarkin for offense, so I kind of just lost track of myself. Anyway, so here I am worried about it for nothing. This is going to be really straightforward. This is my bread and butter, so it's a... Come on, Google Sheet. Okay, so it's a home one. We'll always be disrespectful against those with Finalizer. And then it is Chimera, which I guess we'll just dumpster with, you know, Negotiator. Let's get this one out of the way. Tell me, yeah, do the monster math, Dub. What do I have to do here? Is it possible? Have I already lost for some reason? How much you get for clearing a ship zone? Great question. Let's check. 186 banners. I usually don't do the math. I just focus on doing the best I can, because the math will just make me self-conscious about what what my margin of error is, and that's not helpful for, you know, actually trying to do well. But anyway, I'm setting up for Finalizer, regardless of your math. I never bring this TIE Fighter out. I don't think we're going to need it. We're going to do what we typically do and just bring in Houndstooth as our one reinforcement. Now, is there any reason why I should regret that? This is about this, I mean, I need 142. Would it, I think that would be impossible, right? To get 142 off 2 wins? I don't know, whatever, we'll see, we'll see. This is gonna be what it's gonna be regardless. Do I want to bring the one extra tie? Let me ask you this. Is the one extra tie going to make or break me? Sounds like it probably will, honestly. Be nice to be able to bring it, but I don't know that I'll use it. Thank you, Dagger. Yes, no. So, okay. I think I'm just going to run without it. Oh, I can't win here. Okay, well, in that case, that's fine. Let's just go. Anyway. Sometimes that happens. Very rare when that happens, but still, sometimes. Not that it should matter. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, it's all right, Bagger. That's fine. Honestly, this was I had already managed my expectations for how this was going to go, and I'm glad we didn't actually have any drops. It's clear the guy was very calculated in being efficient, and honestly, I think that most of our clears we didn't really have any margin to try and be cheeky, so. No, we took the undermans we could, and they worked out, and I really don't know that we could have done much better there. The fact that we didn't have any wipes, I'm pretty satisfied with. So, okay, 67, that's a nice one. And then GK. So I would say GK fleet is probably my least practiced fleet. I'm thinking in general this is just going to be my best opener, but I don't know why that would not be true for going against Empire here. I mean, we get more turn meter, more turns is better. I'm not really seeing anything needing to be changed with that. Yeah. Well, that won't matter. Usually start with 5s in the opening. So 5s Y-Wing Anakin? Or 5s Snips Anakin, I guess? So with 5s in the opening with Annie and then the BTLB bombs, that makes sense. With Y-Wing, Rex, and JK. Yeah. And I guess we'll bring Sarge, but I don't think we'll end up calling him. So if this, I mean, it's, you know, 5s is really nice in the opening if you're going against another negotiator fleet and you want to get that offense down. But I agree, since the whole key to the kingdom here is quickly popping the bomber, we're not worried about his offense up. So it seems to me that turn meter is going to be the best option, especially since Thrawn fleet is wood slow anyway. So the question is that even though we already know we won't be able to get enough banners to win this, if we had to make the call about going undermanned here, you know, I guess we could drop Sarge, right, and just go with these 3, right? Because this is definitely going to be 1 before we're talking about 4 reinforcements. Yeah, Dub, fair point. Yeah, you're conditioned to fighting other negotiators on a daily basis with yours, so that's what's ringing with you. I get it. But I'm thinking this is probably what we can get away with in terms of an underman. Take Plo and Snips. Yeah, all right, I'll give that a go. Let me just line that up better. That seems pretty minimalistic. So, pack it in on the underman. The opportunity exists to destroy Vader. You destroy Vader when that opportunity exists. Undispellable returning target lock. No need for that. Completely ignore the TIE fighter. Nothing good comes from acknowledging it. No, we'll just basic here. Mark up Anakin. Yeah, Sith Bomber's kind of underwhelming. He's not gonna save them. Just basic this. Yeah, I know it gives another turn here to Chimera. I don't want to put that up on anybody else. Let's just do that. I like that better as opposed to any of the after bombs. We just put that up. Yep, that was enough. 66. So yeah, that seemed quite appropriate. Didn't even need the third. All right, and the final comes out. Yeah, all right, so we're over 2100, but the guy just has us shaved out, and that's sometimes the way it goes. So let's mark down our loss. And it was 2104. Wow. Decent score, but not enough is not enough. All right, Nature Boy got me. Let's think about the post-mortem here. Maybe I should be thinking about a different mix. So here's the thing. After next week, I can't use this Bounty Hunters team on D because now I have it remodded to go after DRs. So this team won't exist after this next round. I'm thinking... I mean, I have Mother Talzin back there, and in the past, my Night Sisters are big girls. And I have previously drawn, like, gas teams and the like against it, so I might put that back up on D. This JTR team, I feel like I really at least need to get this Holdo Zeta. I'm still going to use it, but in an ideal world I could put my next two Zetas on these. Just not in an ideal world. Yeah, I agree, Dagger. That's what I'm trying to think here is the ground plan, because maybe I could have had more efficient tools at my disposal. I mean, I put my DR just to be nasty on the back and then CLS. So maybe one of these teams pulled off. This Rey team with Jawas I love. I see no reason to change a thing. This Padme, maybe we can talk about where it's placed. Maybe it'd be nicer to have it on the back wall like I used to do. But yeah. I like that crew team. I don't really want to tamper with that. And we had a lot of offensive tools, but... So what are you thinking positioning-wise? Let's go to my... So, yeah. What are you thinking positioning-wise? So DR Padme up front and CLS Rey in the back. But, you know, the conventional wisdom would be to, yeah, all right, whatever, that's fine. I understand you're trying to draw powerful teams against them so that when they get to Ray, they're out of steam. But I thought, you know, having a GL up front is how you make them earn it. Yeah. Yeah, when I go to set defense for the next round, Dagger, I'll try to look you up and walk me through your reasoning there. But as far as a general rule goes, yeah, I understand it has to be tailored to the opponent, but... So that's pretty much the only thing you would change is the arrangement here of the bottom walls. How about you, Dub? What you thinking? How interesting. Okay. Yeah. If it, I don't know that it makes a difference, but I'm down. Yeah, appreciate that, Dagger. You know how I tried to have it. So the thing is, let's talk about this a second, though. What to use in place of this bounty hunter team? Because I'm not swapping mods back, and I've jacked up a whole bunch of stuff and stripped all the speed off of this nest. I've made her super slow again to use for other things, not for this. You know, I really love this team, but I'm not swapping mods all the time. I'm usually running pretty low on credits, because I'm just trying to pump out mods. So, Mother Talzin we could put on D. We had General Grievous. You know, we had General Grievous reserved for offense. So I think that's a pretty easy candidate to move back onto D. We didn't miss him. We didn't need him. We didn't want him. So we could move that on up. And have that in mind to replace Django. Sounds like a good plan? What do you think? I mean, we could put GG back on D for this next round, and I don't know. I don't know who else I'd want to take off, though. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you, Dub. That's actually why I usually do post GG on D, and obviously, with this being the first week here, I didn't want to assume this guy's going to do what he was doing 2 months ago. So I know that CLS is a very popular team on D, and that's why I pulled GG. But it feels kind of crappy in circumstances like this one where you pull him and then he could have done work for me on D. I often get holds with it, so I mean, against this class of opponent, probably not. But the fact is, he went unused. Yeah, exactly. We're all just doing the best we can here, guessing. So, all right, I'm pretty comfortable with the idea of GG replacing the bounty hunters. Anyway, appreciate everybody's time today. Thanks for joining. It was a pretty good round. You know, got a better score than last time, but lost. So, kind of balances out, I guess. So, yeah, this guy's going up. So what? If I had to guess, it's going to be me and Aragunner. And this is a guy that I played against in my last 3v3. Nice guy. So if I'm fighting him again, it'll be good. He's that guy that has the plus 200 speed JML. He is just zooming. Yeah, Dagger, Dub, thank you both so much for your strategic input today. It was nerve-wracking to try and make sure no mistakes were made, and I really do think we did just about the damn best we could. I think that maybe couple decisions that weren't optimal. We're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4 banners tops that I would have gained, and that wouldn't have saved me here. So, dude, I'm so glad I have that on video. That Night Sisters win, you know, chosen of the gods. I'm actually going to be pretty happy about that, thinking about that one. That was so funny. All right, guys, I'm going to take off for now. Check out what the TW rewards were. So best of luck to you guys who need to finish up your rounds, and catch you next time.